When it was all over and some England rugby employees had waved 4 huge red rose flags to a stadium which was rapidly emptying, an excruciating sponsor's advert played on the big screens proclaiming rugby to be our game that we gave to the world. It somehow summed up an air of entitlement surrounding a place which had promised brilliance and delivered nothing remotely like it. It was a day when Twickenham was supposed to have been a stadium reborn, with the marketing people helping to engender the kind of spirit we always witness in Cardiff, Edinburgh and Dublin this time of year. The place was full of hashtags and motivational messages. Together we wear the rose, the power of dreams, and before kick-off clips of England's players posing like film stars. It was froth. Surface gloss. No more capable of putting heat into a stadium than the players making a longer walk than usual from team coach to changing room, which we were told was another part of the new Six Nations choreography. And as for Captain Jamie George's suggestion 10 days ago that this England team might be the exponents of a kind of baseball, well, the less said of that the better. The third best rugby union nation in the world. You're having a laugh. You need substance, excellence and esprit de corps on the field of play to underpin the marketing hype in any sport, and there was precious little of any of that from the nation who were winners in name alone. Who carry a second victory into the next round of this tournament despite themselves. The heroes here wore red. Cameron Winnett, the 21-year-old back, who was down on his haunches, head in hands at the end of it all, coming to terms with the fact that this young Wales side did not quite have what they needed to go the last mile. Thomas Reffell, the young flanker, crimson with effort when Wales were contemplating only a third win here since 1988. And Rio Dyer, the winger who is making such an impact on this tournament. They all knew that brio, a little extravagance and the unexpected were going to be needed on an occasion which had some in Wales worrying for a side that is young and certainly not vintage. Warren Gatland's charges displayed all three. On those stadium screens before kick-off, sepia images of the late, great J.P.R. Williams and Barry John were projected. Those giants would have been proud of Gatland's young side. The team arrived here in a state of transition, bereft of the experience of Dan Biggar, Alan Wynne-Jones, the prodigious Louis Rees-Zammit, and with a fly half, Johan Lloyd, who could not honestly hold a candle to the best. The only moment to take away English breath came from above, soon after the game kicked off. It was the luminous orange of the setting sun. Nothing in England's rugby could trigger that reaction, even as they barreled into Wales in the opening 15 minutes or so. England laboured with that early possession. A scrum just 5 yards from the Wales try line came and went. The most animated man wearing red rose insignia was Steve Borthwick, leaping from his seat to remonstrate with the fourth official after Wales had raced out to push from the tee ball George Ford was about to kick. That moment was a metaphor for English anemia in that first half. Ford was not still in his set-up and his dithering made the red advance entirely fair. The howls of frustration came from a team who was simply not good enough. Contrast the Welsh driving mauls which England couldn't deal with for 40 minutes. And Raphael, such a bright spark for the Welsh, whose incisive line opened up an English defence which is so clearly still trying to adjust to a new defensive setup, allowing Alex Mann to dot down the second try. It meant a first Welsh half-time lead at Twickenham since 1980. As England finally found some life after half-time, with Ford the architect, Twickenham at last mustered the enthusiasm to sing of its "Sweet Chariots," but no one was fooled. England prevailed because of two moments of Welsh indecision, by Lloyd, on his own line in the first half, from which a try came, and substitute Mason Grady surrendering the penalty which saw England finally take the narrow lead they held on to. When the final whistle blew, the animated stadium, Compes, became highly excitable while Borthwick, a grey man coaching a grey team, made his way downstairs to offer his grey post-match assessment. His captain, George, said amid the baseball talk that he wants people to love to come to watch England. It didn't feel that way.